Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got everything rolling. I'm checking on the other side. Everything, everything is coming up beautiful. It's working for us. It's just a great day. A great day. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning, man. Good morning. The first Saturday of the month. This is the month that you Walmart Wolverines really love. You want to know why? Because you get to see the great pumpkin, the Fruit of a Loon characters.
Starting off in five Felix fashion. Five Felix fashion. Can't be mad at him. Can't be mad at him. Another beautiful day. Thank you for joining us here on the Sports Talk with Kamau Felix on October 4th, 2025. We are set to have a great show. We got an interview with a great young man playing in the NBL league coming up. We have football, basketball, WNBA, all that good stuff. All that good stuff here today. Get on the phone. Text somebody. Call somebody. If it's coming up on your screen, lock us in. Tell your friends. Let them know that Kamau Felix is back talking that crazy sports stuff again. And we trying to achieve our goal of doing what? Being this generation's Soul Train. So on Saturday, when you was a kid and you woke up on Saturday morning, the Soul Train, you saw Dog Canillas and that big old afro. Come look at us, these guys. We still got hair. We still got some left. We may not have an afro like Don Canillas, but we sure want to bring y'all some great stuff on Saturday morning. What's that Bengal jersey you got there, sir?
Yeah, Joe Cool, man. Joe Cool.
Okay. They played them. Of course we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to them. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see what's going on with it. But before we do that, first, as we move forward, we have an interview from the Maximum Basketball League. We bring this young man in. His name is Jalar Allen. He is a forward for the Atlanta Takeover. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on? Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
How's your day?
And it's good. I'm ready. I'm ready to go play right now. I'm woke up. You know what I'm saying? I'm up. We might as well go put them shoes on and go get on that court real quick, man.
Gotta love it. And I'll tell y'all, in the free interview, this young man came in all excited. He was bouncing. He's ready to go. Y'all got a big game today. Who you guys play today?
Yeah, who we what's the team? The Kutona Hawks today?
No, DLS.
Oh, it's DLS?
DLS Rockets.
Oh, DLS Rockets. I guess we got the Kutona Hawks tomorrow then. So it's the DLS Rockets today, and then we got the Kutona Hawks tomorrow.
Okay, all right. You guys are in the Southeast, and you guys are tied for first right now at 1-1.
We shouldn't even have that first there, man. We shouldn't even have that first there. We just, first game of the season, we ain't performed how we wanted to. We ain't come out hot how we wanted to. So, when we got things going second half, it was just kind of too late.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, you think you guys gonna go ahead and move forward and knock down these two games this week on the road?
Oh yeah, come on, man. With Takeover travel, man, we walk in your trap, take over your trap. No matter what state we go to, man. We go to New York, to Nebraska, to Alaska, man. We everywhere with it, man. For real.
All right.
We're going back home Monday 2-0, man.
I like to hear that. Perfect. So let's see here. I see you are kind of a skinny guy. I hear you play football in college.
Hey, see, listen. I might look small, but don't let the size fool you. Now I'm really big. I'm really swole. You know what I'm saying? Like I get busy down in that box. I'm real life a football player. You're right. I you know what I'm saying? That's homegrown right there. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't no boy. You know what I'm saying? I might be a little skinny, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that.
So my point is, you played in college. You played football. What did you? Were you a receiver or a defensive back?
And in college they had me at tight end receiver, but in high school I played DN. That was like my defensive side, DN. So
you played for Gordon State College. Where's that?
It's over there on Barnesville, Georgia's like in over there by like Fort South Country, out there all the way in the country. Not out of nowhere.
Okay, in Georgia, in the sticks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Because I'm, I do my best to try and find all the little leagues in the schools, but I ain't quite heard of Gordon State.
Yeah, no. It's crazy because they just started that football program that year. We came during COVID. That's when they started bringing that football program to that school. Before then, they didn't have no football program. They just got a football program.
Okay. All right. So how'd you hear about the league? How'd you hear about the basketball league?
Well, the NBL.
Yes, sir.
Cause I played with my takeover team, ATL Takeover. So when our first time joining the league, Coach was telling us, he's like, yeah, it's a new league, it's an upcoming league. We got good competition. We're gonna travel. So I'm always down for good I'm a competitor. I want to play the best of the best, and you feel what I'm saying? I love to travel. And if I could come to your state, come to your home, and my team bust your team in front of your crowds and the pack and the gym pack. Oh, we talking. You know it's a vibe. It's lit. That's what I love right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just blessed and love the opportunity to travel and still play basketball and still hang with bros. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a life experience. Like we still traveling. We playing basketball too, but I'm also with brothers and family. It's like a family trip in a way too.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. I'll have to make adjustment right quick so we can make sure we see everybody good. We got you better up on the screen.
Okay.
Better profile out there. All right. So I know you guys don't get paid yet. No. Y'all gonna have a situation like the WNBA where you got to go to the commissioner and tell us, pay us what we worth.
Nah. We got you. We just started, so that's something we got to build and work on ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? We got to start with us. We build our team resume, our team legacy to where every time we got a game, our gym is packed out with fans, and we got all type of sponsors. Once we get that situated, we look a little bit more professional as a team. We get sponsors and stuff like that. Then that's when the money gonna start coming in. But we got to handle a couple of things. We got to get a little bit more professional side to get the business side out of it.
I was messing with you because I know your commissioner watching Airmans. I wanted to mess with him a little bit. He gonna send me a text a little later. I know he is.
You done messed up.
I mess with him. We mess with you. That's my boy.
I know it.
So have you ever played overseas, anything like that?
Nah, no, sir. I really like me joining the takeover team was like my really first time getting back into basketball. Like I don't really take basketball serious. I only played basketball last time professionally was like organized basketball was like high school. I ran it like pick up every now and then after that, but takeover was back with my professional like basketball when I started to get back into it because before then I wasn't really into basketball. I was just strictly football.
Okay. All right. So what's the difference between you in terms of the competition or just in general between football and basketball?
Like what you mean?
Football is a different kind of animal. Basketball is a different kind of animal. What are the differences for you?
In football, I can talk. You feel what I'm saying? I can talk smack. I can hit you. We can do that and it not be a problem. In basketball, I mean, I be fouling a little bit too crazy. I be a little bit too aggressive. You feel what I'm saying? So it be times I need to learn how to tone it down a little bit. I'm still thinking with my football mind sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? So I need to learn how to switch it down, dial it down a little bit because I need to be in the game at key points at the time.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes definitely a lot of sense. Let's see what else I got for you. What are your team's biggest rivals?
Ooh, okay, in-state or out of state?
Don't matter. Who are your rivals?
Okay, man, ain't nobody our rivals in Atlanta. We run Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie to you, but out of state, I'm going with the Nashville Aviators. We got to see them again. We just lost to them week 1. I need to see them again. And then a team we played last year, the Michigan Avengers the Michigan Avengers or something like that up there in Detroit. We got to see them one more time too. I need some get back. That was the only 2. Everybody else we good on. We didn't did that. We didn't beat them, but them 2 right there, I need my get back.
I'm about to check y'all schedule to see when y'all play against the Michigan game. Me and Felix might have to show up on that one.
Oh, come on. We got to. We coming full force. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. What else I got? Let's see here. Let's see. What are your goals for your personal goals, and what are your team goals for this year?
My personal goals, I'm trying to lead the league. Like these past couple years, I led the league in rebounds, blocks, and like top 3, top 5 in steals and stuff like that. So I'm trying to lead the category in all those. I'm trying to have the most blocks, most steals, most assists. I'm trying to go for MVP if I could, you know what I'm saying? But that's really about it for real. I don't really care too much about anything else. As long as we get a championship, I'm cool. I want my team to get a championship. I want the bragging rights. I'm trying to walk around popping it to everybody. You see what I'm saying? So that's really what I want. I want that ring. I want that championship.
Okay. All right. Now you got any questions for us? Anything you want us to know?
Nah, I just need everybody to stay tuned with Takeover, man. We taking over the NBA, the MLB soon, man. So hey, we on the map, man. We need a team to play in Atlanta. We the #1 team in Atlanta. We travel anywhere. We play whoever, man. Just know it's all good vibes over here.
I got one more question. If you in Atlanta, if you visit Atlanta, you ain't been to Atlanta maybe a couple times. What's one good food spot to go eat in Atlanta that everybody can go to, that they ain't got to worry about all them extra charges? You know how they throw them extra charges on you?
And you know what they say about Atlanta? You want some good wings, you got to go to the strip club. You go hit Magic, you know what I'm saying? You go do anything. Really, you go anywhere. You go downtown. It just depends on what you want. If you want some Mexican food, my favorite Mexican food is real tacos. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They margaritas and they tacos and they burritos. They just real good. See me, I feel like I got a little bit Mexican in me. That's why I love Mexican food so much. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that Mexican food be hitting.
Okay, so you say Magic City or any of the places of ladies that dance with a little less clothing.
You see what I'm saying? But for the wings, you know what I'm saying? They listen. It's good vibe too. But you walk in there, you go order some food, the wings and them. I'm putting you down. Them joints are good. I don't know what they be doing in the back, but they know how to do that. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Okay, all right. You got anything for him, Felix?
No, sir.
So who do you pattern your game after?
That's tough. That's tough. See, I don't know because my favorite basketball player is Kevin Durant, but I don't play nothing like Kevin Durant. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm strictly rebounds and defense, to be honest. Like I score when I can or score when I need to, but I'm not really a scorer. I'm here to play defense and get rebounds. So I don't really know I don't know who I would model my game after in that sense.
Okay. So what is travel like for you guys? When you guys go on the road, what's that look like for you guys?
It just depends on how far. Majority of the time we get a van. We all put in on the van. We switch drivers and stuff like that, and then we all get a B&B. Big B&B. We all stay with the team, and we vibe. We watch film as a team. We watch the opponents who we finna play. Go over the game plan, go over adjustments and stuff like that, and then we over here vibing with our teammates. We not in Georgia, so we also want to experience a little bit of vacation while we out here too. I know it's a business trip, but we want to have fun too a little bit. So it's just the equal balance of that.
Well, my brother added a spot that he might think is a good spot. He said the Blue Flame. The wings good there?
Yeah, yes. See, I ain't even have to say it. He already know. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Whoa, the wings buzz.
All right, young man. Let's see. We got your socials right here for yourself and the team.
Yes, sir.
WLJAR on Instagram and ATL Takeover 2024 on Instagram. Go check these young men out. And also the crawl across the bottom. You guys play against let's see, let me pull it up one more time. You guys play against the DLS Rockets. You guys are in the state of New York today. And then tomorrow you guys play against the Cortona Hawks. Good luck to you, young man.
I appreciate y'all.
Later in the season. And go get them, man. Have a great season.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all take it easy.
You have a great day.
Yes, sir. Y'all too.
That was Mr. Jalar Allen from the ATL Takeover, talking all things basketball and wings. all things in the sports talk world. We want to thank that young man for showing up today. I want to thank my brother for good morning, brother, Mr. Will. Darlene Randall, thank you for coming out. In the on Instagram, I got Mo Rafiq 8570. Thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you for joining us this morning on Sports Talk with Kamau Felix. I'm not on the other one. Let's see here. Anybody of you out there, just say hello. You can always reach out to us on any of the platforms. Just say good morning, say hello. We want to make sure we recognize you and say hello to you and let you know we really do appreciate you, because we are on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn. I gotta get my note. I got it wrote down. Let's see, where my note going? Let's see here. I'm about to call it off without it. Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the NBL network on NBL channel on the Maximum TV network. I got that going in the front of the house right now. I got everything going, so everybody, I can see all of us. Right, I got Twitter in front of me right here. I got Twitch right here. I got YouTube over here, Instagram in the background. Good morning, brother Bilal. How's everything? Good morning to you, sir. We rolling. And don't forget about this young man right here with his book, Great for This Journey Every Day, Mr. Marcus Holmes. He is out supporting other people in the Love and Stuff community right now for in terms of breast cancer awareness. So we want to make sure we highlight that as well. And just want to thank you. Thank you for everything. And don't forget to look up Marcus Holmes on TikTok. He is an HR guru. The man knows what he's talking about. You want to get a new job. You want to improve your resume. You want to answer those STAR questions correctly. Watch those tutorials. Look him up. He will get you ready for the next level. All right, moving forward. This is the topic that is voted by you. Who you, the people who support us every week, every day on our Facebook channel. Go to our Facebook channel, Sports Talk with Kamau Felix. We had the poll, and the poll is the Detroit Tigers playoff performance. Can you believe it? I'm not gonna lie. I'm pleasantly surprised that the boys not only made the postseason after they were playing so bad down the stretch, but they won that first series. It was a 3-game series. They won it. They won game 1 and game 3. What are your thoughts, sir? I know you got lots to say. What you got?
I guess they watched Major League. I have no idea. But I know when we get later in the show about predictions, a little bird told me something. He told me something.
Okay. Now, the thing about it is, Major League team on the movie Major League, they specifically were talking about the Cleveland Indians at the time. I know it's not PC to say it that way, but now they're the Guardians. Now that Tigers are beating the Guardians, can they be the new Major League?
No, man. No, it's over. Look, okay, they would have lost to Cleveland, the Guardians. We would have been on this show talking about they sorry, they didn't deserve to go. They got what they asked for. They had a 15-game lead, all that. Okay, they defied the odds. They beat them. Now you going to Seattle. His celebration speech was, where did we get our first win? Seattle. Okay, so let's just say tonight they do beat them. Okay, you got the 1 win. You still got to win 3 more. That's right, man. It's fool's gold. These are the same people who believe Arsenio Hall is where the Lakers play.
Arsenio Hall still the man out in LA. He's still the man out there. And he was 70, 71 years old, something like that. Right. He's still the man out there.
What Tracy Morgan said, John Test still got it. Right. You believe Aaron, that's what they believe. They believe Arsenio Hall is where the Lakers play. They believe the Great Pumpkin is going to bring gifts and presents. That's what I'm saying, man. Tiger fans, Lions fans, Piston fans, the only people that's realistic, Detroit-wise, fan-wise, is the Red Wings. because they tired of my man. But
Yeah,
they know he ain't going nowhere. They not going to fire Steve. Steve will have to resign. Steve will have to resign. And Steve ain't going to resign.
Nah, I wouldn't resign either. What I'm going to resign for? I'm not giving that money back.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But like I said, you know what? It's a good thing. You know, you dodged the bullet. You got out. You know, you got past the first round. But nah, here comes reality now. Starting tonight at 8:38.
Yes, sir. They finished the season 87-75. They went 1-1 over that last Saturday and Sunday after our show. They are actually currently on the 1-game winning streak after winning 6-3 over the Guardians. And they are 4-6 over the last 10 games, and they are off to Seattle. In the regular season, they were 2-4 against Seattle. They won their first game of the season against Seattle. They went 2 out of 3 out of there, and then they came back right before the All-Star break. Seattle jumped on them, beat them up like they stole something. The catcher hit the grand slam, and that was sort of like the beginning of the slide for the Tigers to right before the All-Star game. And now they got a 5-game series, like you said. They start tonight at 8:38 Eastern, 7:30. 5:38 West. So we're gonna see. Hey, Miss Rochelle, Bilal talking about Arsenio Hall, and Mr. Will say not so fast, haters. They say the Tigers gonna have an opportunity to do well. I like them. I like their opportunity in the 5-game series. 7 games, I don't know. They were playing 7
games, a 5-game, 3-game, 7. It doesn't matter, man. You're not good.
If Scooble can win 2,
see, that's
you
the
can
problem.
pick up one on a humble.
That right there, that's the problem. It's a team game. You're basing it on one pitcher. That's why you're not going nowhere.
That's all they got is one pitcher. Everybody else outside of that.
So if you only got one pitcher, you don't have a team. Do you hear the Dodgers saying, "All we got is Ohtani"? No, they got Mookie Betts. They even they about to bring Kershaw. He on the roster, but he coming out the bullpen. It's multiple people. You just saying Scooble. You don't have a team.
100%. I agree with you 100%.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a full complete team. They got one pitcher. They got 2 or 3 hitters, and everybody else do their best to play their role.
And then the sad thing about that is, you're damaging the goods. Because then it's gonna be time to play. It's gonna be time to pay Scooble. You're not gonna want to pay him. You're damaging the goods. You did the same thing with JB and my man.
They've already had discussions. Scooble wants 10 years. They say they're not gonna do 10 years.
Well, then I'm gone. Hit me in the middle where the Lord split me. I'm gone. Bye. Cause you messing me up. What Martin tell Gina? You're holding me up. I'm supposed to be down there with Tommy and Cole right now. You're holding me up. You holding me up. I could be playing for a contender. You got me playing for a pretender. That's what I'm saying. All these Detroit organizations, you're going to have to pay, man, or let the person go. That's what
we already talked about that. He going to be a Yankee, a Dodger.
You did it to Barry. You did it to, even though Isaiah had something to do with it, you did it to Adrian Danley. You did it to everybody. You did it to Grant Hill.
Scooble going to be a Dodger, a Yankee, or a Padre. Nope. That's my guess.
No, sir. You know where he going to get you? He going to get you. He going to get you where it hurts. He going to sign right there in that division. Right there. That's how you get him.
With Cleveland?
I don't hurt you by going way out the way. I hurt you by staying in the same neighborhood. Yeah.
You think that he would have a better opportunity of winning in Cleveland than he do in Detroit? Other than the fact that they would pay him? No. Sure
he would, because you have more than, it wouldn't just be Derek Scooble. It'll be Manny Maria. It'll be more other players. When you talk about the Detroit Tigers, the first thing come out of everybody's mouth, Scooble, Matt Flaherty. Oh, he sucks. What's my man name? Torkelson. Oh, he sucks. Now you're talking about Cole Keith. Oh, man, he on the injury list. Y'all do it every time. Y'all did the same thing. The Lions did the same thing when you traded Golden Tate. Oh, I can't believe they traded Golden Tate. Were you winning with Golden Tate? No. What the hell you keep it for? That's my point. Now, all the organizations in Detroit are the same thing. Change the organization. Don't cry. You're damaging goods. You went out and signed David Price. How'd that work out? You went and signed Cecil Fielder. How'd that work out? You went and signed, what was the other clown? You signed Cecil Fielder. How'd that work out? Stop signing people if you're not going to play long-term for them. JB left and got 2 rings. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, dog. All the organizations do the same thing. Then you turn around and you hire the people that used to play. You did it with Joe Dumars. Then you got mad because Joe went and signed players. He had to fill the seats. You ended up tearing down the Palace. You tore down Joe Louis Arena. It's not them. It's the organization. Then you want to blame the Illages. It's not the Illages. They don't want to pay. But okay, I get it. You don't want to pay. Let me go then. Don't hold me. I'm telling you, I want 10 years. Oh, we can't give you that. Then release me right now. Let's see how far you go without me.
Speaking of Joe, you see what he did to Zion. You see what Zion looking like. He called Zion in the office, young man, you got to get this together or you're gonna be up out of here. He came in looking like Adonis.
Ain't nothing wrong with the point with that is Zion knew he had a weight problem. He knew he had a weight problem at Duke. It was okay because in college, you're playing 36 games, plus the tournament games, which is another 16. 36 and 16 is 52. In the NBA, you're playing 81. That 40, that differential, he's sitting on his butt doing nothing. Not to mention the extracurricular activities, right? Okay, so you add that all up. 9 times out of 10, as you start to get older, your metabolism is going to change. He stopped playing, right? He did what every athlete does. I'm going to play to get the biggest contract, then I'm gonna pull back. Calvin did the same thing when he played for the Lions. When Calvin wasn't getting paid, Calvin was catching the ball over 2 and 3 defenders. Once Calvin got that check, I catch it, but I ain't going up like I was. Every athlete does it. Look, okay, here's a case in point. You just gave J-Mo an extension. How many drops J-Mo had Sunday? There it is. I told you, man, I don't drink and smoke. It's all up here. I don't know how it's gonna come out here, but it's all. They do it all the time. They do it. Yeah, I go over. Wait till later on in the season. Watch how my man St. Brown. St. Brown ain't gonna be catching like he been catching. All them little down and outs, them curls. Watch. I think paid.
If anybody who's gonna keep it up, it would be him. You know why? You know why?
Paid.
No. Here's why. His daddy gonna show up at the game and call him on the phone like, son, this ain't what we do around here.
Do his daddy play for the Lions?
Have you seen the interviews with his daddy? Have you seen
does his daddy play for the Lions? What position is that?
No, he don't. But have you seen the interviews that he's had with the father?
That would be equivalent to saying with the Warriors just signing Curry's brother, they're gonna be cold. He a bum too. None of them play defense. None of the Currys play defense.
That's a good case in point because you got
none of the Currys play defense.
Not even in the league no more because they didn't have the talent level that Amon-Ra did. Of course, Seth Curry don't have the same talent level as Steph Curry. That's why he's been a journeyman in the league.
He never had the talent level. You know what he got? His name matches the guy who plays for right.
The name.
That's why he's been a journeyman. Do you know where he was at before he went to Duke? No, I tell you, he was at Elon. Didn't nobody even pay no attention to him. He went to Duke so he could get drafted. Right. Nobody knew where he was. He was at Elon. Where the hell is Elon at?
It's a small college somewhere.
Behind the 7-Eleven on 9 Mile and Woodward. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't nobody know where Elon is. He transferred, went to Duke. I said, oh, y'all, guess what y'all doing? Didn't play no defense. None. None of them play D. The daddy included. Dale didn't play D.
Daddy ain't never played no defense.
Is it a D in their name? There you go. You know my philosophy. Is it a D in Steph? Nope. Is it a D in Seth? Nope. There it is. Is it D in divorce? What his daddy got? Yeah, okay. There we go.
Yeah. I was hoping they worked that out because at the end of the day, it's cheaper to keep
Work what out?
Him and his wife. Him and the Mama Curry.
You don't think Dale cheated on her? The whole 82, the whole time he was in the league? Come on, man. You smarter than that. Come on now.
I'm not saying it didn't. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even
What goes around, it's called what? Karma. What goes around comes around.
I'm not even putting that in the equation. My equation is the monetary side. Because at the end of the day, it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, but it's cheaper to keep her, but peace is free.
Elon is in North Carolina. How you doing, Greg? Good morning, sir. How y'all doing?
Of course, he gonna come in. another guy who believes Arsenio Hall is where the Lakers play. The Great Pumpkin. Man, I'm good on them. All the Wolverine fans. Good on them. Toilet water. They like that stuff that come through my mailbox. Where is it at? Junk mail. That's what they are. Junk mail.
Once again, don't forget to click like, click share, and let everybody know we're here. Call people up on the phone. Text your friends, text your family. Let them know that Kamau Felix is back on another wonderful Saturday, October 4th. We are here talking about sports. We are wrapping up our Major League Baseball segment, talking about particularly the Tigers and how they limped into the playoffs, won the series where they really could have won it in 2, but won it in 3. Now they're off to Seattle tonight to play against the Mariners, one of the hottest teams in the league right now, with the MVP candidate and their catcher who's hitting bombs.
That's my man. Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah,
he the one who hit the grand slam against them in the last time they played against them. So let's see here. Good luck to the Tigers. We're gonna talk about the prediction at the end of the show. They're top of the list in terms of predictions in the 5-game series. We're gonna get there. Right now, we're gonna move forward. We are gonna talk about. We're going to where we at now? What's next on the list? Football. I gotta scroll up to my next banner. Bam. NFL and college football. Of course, we're gonna talk about the Lions. The Lions are at the Bengals tomorrow. Down in Cincinnati, it's a 5-hour drive down 75 from Detroit. About another 12 hours from me going north up to Cincinnati if I was crazy enough to make that drive. What you think? What's your thoughts on the game tomorrow? Joe Cool is out of the game. He out for the season. Is this another quote unquote trap game for the Lions?
It could be. I mean, any given Sunday. Wasn't that the movie? It could be. Every day above ground is a good day. Tony Montana. I'm just saying, it could be. I mean, I don't think it will, but it could be. Anything possible. Because it's injuries involved. Who knows? Jamar Chase, he got into it with Zach Taylor the other week, so who knows?
Okay. I actually like this game a lot. The Lions are doing the Ohio sweep, Cleveland last week, Cincinnati this week. We talked about the Great Lakes Trophy. I don't know what they're going to call this one, the I-75 Showdown. Maybe we should start calling that the I-75 Showdown for Cincinnati and Detroit. Cincinnati right there on the river, right before you cross to get into Kentucky. Because one thing you find out from Cincinnati people, they say, I live in Cincinnati. I said, but do you live in Kentucky? And they always say, well, how do you know that? Because most people that claim Cincinnati live on the other side of the state line down in Kentucky.
That's one of the worst. To go down south, that's one of the worst drives ever. That's the only state that I know you can go to sleep and wake up and you're still in the state.
Yeah. And you got to be careful. Them state troopers, as soon as they see the Michigan place, you best to be going 64 and 65, if not 63. Because if you go on 67, they're going to pull you over. And you're going to get a ticket. And they're going to smile at you the entire time. And you better not have U of M plates or any kind of thing on your car. They're going to pull you over even if you go on 63. They don't care.
If you got U of M plates and you're going through Ohio, they ought to take you to jail.
They don't play. Them troopers down in Ohio, they don't like the
But you notice how when you go down there, they got the one on the one side of it where it says entering Ohio, the Buckeye State. And then when you leaving, it say leaving, entering Michigan. And then it's another trooper on the other side. Don't ask me how I know. I just know.
Yep, they don't play. They don't play down there. So I think tomorrow's game is going to be a good game. I can't quite call it a trap game. I think the Bengals are going to give the Lions a much better game than Cleveland did. We had to face a great defensive tackle. This time we got Trey Hendricks. We're going to have to face up against, and they scheme them pretty well. Defensively, the Bengals are I would think a little bit of a step ahead of Cleveland, and but it's going to be a good game nonetheless. The NFL going back to London, the Vikings and the Browns. Let's see here. What's Dylan Gabriel gets his first start. It's going to be in London against the Vikings, and the Vikings are playing their backup quarterback. Another battle of the backups. Are you going to get up in the morning and watch that one?
Man, I'll be watching Saved by the Bell, man, on MeTV. I ain't watching that, man. Man, you asked. You asked if I go get up. I'll be watching Saved by the Bell on MeTV. Zach Kelly, Screech, Slater on. I'll be watching. With a sausage biscuit with cheese and hash brown. That's what I'll be doing.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But I think that's going to be a good game too. It's a good game for the NFL because you are. It's sort of like the will be versus will be. Oftentimes I always talk about the has been versus will be game. It's sort of a will be. Who will be the better team in the future coming out of this game? Anybody knows. Anybody, you never can tell. And the biggest, what everybody really want to know. Everybody would really want to know is Shedeur going to get a chance to play if Dylan Gabriel don't play well?
Nah, I think Shedeur is not fair, right? But life isn't fair. That's what my mom always taught me. God rest her soul. Life isn't fair. He paying for Deion. Deion rubbed a lot of people the wrong way when he played, man. And, it's more owners than it is Deion. Deion is one person. He got 32 owners. So,
and he's still talking junk. They had an interview the other day. He's still talking a lot of junk.
He got to, man. Because it's like, my thing is this. If talking junk gonna get me removed and they ship me down I-75, I'm gonna keep talking junk.
I don't understand. At some point, you would think he would have learned since the draft to just let it go and let his sons go out there and do well. Shiloh is with the 49ers now. He on the practice squad. And they picked up a great win on Monday night against the Rams that I didn't expect them to get.
Sean McVay is the dumbest man in the room. Dumb, dog. He just ain't kick the field goal.
Sometimes you outsmart yourself. Sometimes you outsmart yourself. And I think that
you kick the field goal, you're still tied for first in the division. You 3-1-1.
Yeah.
You playing the wrong logic, dog. That's what I'm like. He not that right there show you he's not the smartest man in the room like he think he is. I would have took the tie. A tie and a loss. You can still win the Super Bowl.
I would have took the tie. When I look at it,
win the Super Bowl with a tie.
Let's look at it. Okay, me and you, we take the tie. Let's look at it from Sean's perspective. Go for it on fourth down. Dan Campbell do it all the time. Gambling Dan do it all the time. Play to your team's strength. You just had a kid who fumbled the ball on the 1 yard line 30 seconds ago. Why would you go back and run that same play again? That's my only thought.
Well, then that was two different running backs. That wasn't Kylan Williams. That was somebody else.
Still.
But he said it himself. He said it was a bad call because at first they tried to draw him offside. That didn't work. So when you didn't draw him offside, kick the field goal. You're 3-1-1. Y'all both tied for first.
I would have gave my back an opportunity out in space with a pitch or something like that, or misdirection. Get the ball on. They had the ball in the middle of the field. Give him an opportunity to run and jump across the first down line or something. Not just go in the middle.
You go 3-1-1. San Fran 3-1-1. That's the same equivalence to when Nebraska was in '97. They were 12-0 in the coaches poll. Michigan was 12-0 in the USA Today Bowl. They shared the national title. I even take you further back. 1990. Georgia Tech was 10-1-1 in the coaches poll. Colorado was 10-1-1 in the USA Today Bowl. They shared the national championship.
National championship. Yep. Oh yeah, I remember that. Definitely remember that. All right, we are moving forward, everybody. We making great time today as we get into let's see, what am I forgetting something here? Let's see here. College football, I almost forgot. Arkansas fired their head coach, Sam Pittman. And guess who's back? Good old Bobby Petrino. Bobby, hide your wife, hide your kids. Petrino is back as the head coach. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I just seen what's his name back at West Virginia for the second time.
Yep. What's his name? That was at Michigan. He's at Rodriguez. No, that's another one of them. Hide your wife, hide your kids. Because he coming to get them all, boy. He coming. That man had his wife and his girlfriend on the sideline.
Senior complaints to Kamau Williams.
I'm just telling the truth. Why did he get fired from Arkansas the first time? Messing with a volleyball player.
He wanted to work on his spike and serve. What's wrong with that?
See, there you go. See, you thought I was bad. You thought I was bad. That's right. He was spiking and serving it up all right.
You just hold on, time out.
Had an accident on the motorcycle.
You just said he got fired because he was working with who?
A former volleyball player. Grand assistant volleyball.
And you were at one time a what?
A volleyball coach.
So where's the problem?
Well, like you said, like you're right. You're right. He was spiking it and serving it up.
Like Barack said, yes, we can. No, we can't.
Rodriguez had his wife and his girlfriend on the sideline.
Because he went from Michigan. He went from Michigan to Arizona to West Virginia. West Virginia, I forgot where he went out, New Mexico or somewhere. Then he went back to West Virginia. Yeah, so.
Hey, at least he have an honest conversation, baby. Is we gonna be we gonna be polygynous? We ain't gonna be at all. Got them both over there. They over there. They on the sideline singing "Kumbaya," figuring out who's gonna cook dinner tonight.
This is why. No, we can't. Cousin Raymond.
Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Hey, I'm not that bold. If I'm gonna be crazy enough to have a part two, I ain't even trying to have them in the same room, same area code. I ain't that crazy. Cause baby, huh? Baby, who said baby? Which one of you said baby? I ain't trying to deal with that. Mm-mm.
I guess you never seen the movie, The Family That Prays.
Oh yeah, same room number as the daddy. I ain't that crazy. Mm-mm.
Why not? Keep it in the family. That's what he did. He kept it in the family. She even said herself, while he was out having his, I was having a few of mine. There you go.
To each his own. To each his own. Maybe now that I'm older, and I got the ties that bind. If I wasn't quite like that, I could be honest, and say, hey, I want this and that, and if you with it, you ain't. But right now, no. That's right, Greg. He said you want the sister wives. I do watch that show on TLC about the sister wives. And what was the one with Cody? Cody had the 4 or 5 wives. Now he only got one.
Wow.
I felt so bad for Cody. They vilified that man so bad. All he ever wanted to do was take care of his family. He got, 30-something kids, bunch of grandkids to go with it. And all the other wives was like, Cody, you're a bum. And they left him.
Yeah, that's like that. It's a rapper in Memphis. I was reading it the other day. Dude got 34 kids. He just made 34.
So Neo got 4 wives.
No, Neo got 4 girlfriends. He ain't got 4 wives and 4 girlfriends. They not wives.
Whatever they want to call it, they together. They all in the same house.
That's not a bad thing, though, because it's 7 days in a week. That's not a bad thing.
Where I see it, as long as you're honest and upfront, everybody on the same page, do what you got to do. That's what I say. If you're happy with it, go for it. That's what I say. Me, on the other hand, mentally, I don't know about all that. That's a stress. I'm already thinning as it is. I'm starting to gray a little bit more right here.
Right.
I've been lost about 15 pounds, 15 stress pounds. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm happy with what I got, where I am. All right, let's see here. Let's wrap this segment up. We got a quick question. MSU and U of M, will they be going to bowl games? Will either one of them go to the playoffs?
They're going to bowl games, but they won't go to the playoffs.
Now, do you think either one of those teams have a better chance of going to a bowl game as opposed to a playoff?
I think both of them go to a bowl game, not the playoffs, though. Nah.
Okay. All right, that's right. No side piece will be running up on me. I ain't having that. We ain't trying to do that. Because at the end of the day, once them feelings start getting involved, that's when the trouble comes. In the beginning, we can be this, we can be that. I know you got yours, but at some point, they gonna want the elevation. Elevation is only for elevators and balloons with helium in it. That's the only elevation you got. Where Felix go? We got to get Felix back. In the meantime, we moving forward. We got to move forward to women's sports, WNBA playoffs. Don't forget that this segment is tea. It eat down. It slays. It leaves no crumbs. Homegirl, get your coins. That's right. Clock it. Last night in the WNBA, the Las Vegas Aces beat the Phoenix Mercury 89-86 in a great game. They didn't lead that game. They didn't start leading that game until about last 5-6 minutes of the game. The Mercury was beating them pretty good. And they made a comeback to win that game. A lot of the role players did a good job of stepping up for the Aces to helping them win. And Asia Wilson played a great game. And I got a chance to see a lot of those good highlights for that game. It was a really, really good game. But that's not what the news is right now in the WNBA. The news is right now in the WNBA. Right now in the news is Nafisa Collier versus Kathy Engelbert. Who's Kathy Engelbert? She is the commissioner. Nafisa Collier is a second place. She came in second place in MVP voting for the Minnesota Lynx. And early in the week, after her exit interview, she let out some private but not confidential information that she had spoke to Kathy about early in the season. Commissioner Engelbert early in the season, and how she was saying how people need to be on their knees thanking her, and how what's her name makes $16 million. She should be thanking her lucky stars that she has the ability because of the WNBA to do all of those things. And yesterday, she finally addressed all of the news for Commissioner Engelbert, saying that she needs to do better as a commissioner, but she denied saying those things about Caitlin Clark. I think she said all of that stuff. But of course, Kathy Engelbert is a lawyer, so she knows how to spin the story. Plus, the WNBA have all those spin doctors that are going to be there to help her get everything back where she would want them. And so we got a lot of craziness and drama in the WNBA. And I'm here for it. You know why? Drama equals ratings. I bet you if we was look at the ratings last night for the WNBA finals, the ratings were much higher, not because of the game, but because of the drama that's going on. And I love it. And I love the WNBA. I've been a big fan of it. I'll never forget me and my big brother sat down and watched that very first game. The Lakers, the Los Angeles versus New York, that very first game, WNBA game, 20-something years ago. And it's gonna be some great. The off season is gonna be better than the real season. What are your thoughts so far on the controversy between Nafisa and Kathy Engelbert?
Let me see what angle I wanted to. Okay, so the owner, the owner knew what she was doing, right? until Nafisia called her out on it. Then she had to fess up and say, okay, I got to do better as a commissioner. I got to do better as, you already knew these problems, but you took the escape part and said, okay, I got to do better, because you never thought Nafisia was going to go public with what you said.
Mm-hmm.
So, in other words, you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. You had to backtrack and retract your statements, because at first you said Caitlin Clark is happy she got the money she got through endorsements. Mm-hmm. So you're fine. In order to be a great leader, in order to be a great leader, you have to lead by example. So with that being said, take a pay cut yourself to show them that, okay, I'm willing to sit down with you, because it's going to be hard with that CBA. They already got in their mind. They expected to make a certain amount. They really put it on display at the All-Star game when they wore the T-shirts. So they're not backing down. So as far as the commissioner, you need to start that ball rolling now. You should have been started rolling. But now that everything is brought to the forefront, you need to go on and stop digging the dog and licking that frog. Yeah, you gonna have to start doing it. I'm just being for real. I know, man. You write that down. You can keep that. I say it again. Stop digging the dog and licking that frog. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Every now and then you say some things I have no way to come back from. Do you think it's going to be a lockout or a strike this summer?
Both. Because they're showing you. Look, I can tell you all day, Kamau off camera, behind closed doors while this ain't rolling, man, I beat the brakes off of you. But if I keep telling you and I never do it physically, I'm just talking. You gotta put some, what he tell Rocky and Rocky 5, you gotta put some hustle behind this muscle. Aren't you tired of reaching in your pants leg and feeling your leg?
I personally think it's going to be a strike. There's no need for the league to lock them out. The league has the pay structure the way they want it. There's no real urgency for them to make a change.
Right, agree. Okay, yeah, agree. But yeah,
so I think the league is going to stay where they are. So if it's going to be any kind of real change, it's going to have to be the girls saying, we're going out on strike. However, it's going to be a terrible situation when that happens, because what's going to happen is going to be akin to what happened to the major league umpires some 20 years ago. You remember when the umpires went on strike and they fired most of them, brought in new guys, and they brought back very few of the older ones. That's what's going to happen. Take out most of those older players. They're going to bring in a whole young crop of new players. They're going to keep a lot of the stars, but some of them stars are going to leave too. And they're going to go play in that other spring league and go back to playing overseas, unfortunately. So it's going to be a purging in the WNBA if they choose to strike. If they really don't want to strike, it's not in their best interest to strike. It's in their best interest to win in the public court of opinion. If they win in the court of opinion, and then they force them to sit down and renegotiate, but they really ain't got to, honestly. Of course, they know that the new they need a new CBA. Everybody knows that. That's not a secret. However, what's the WNBA's real sense of urgency to get that done? That's the biggest question right there. Unfortunately, it's not going to go. It's going to go well for the players, but it's not going to go anywhere near as well as that they think it's going to go. Because at the end of the day, they don't hold the money. They want the money. You can say, show me the money all you want, but who says that they're going to get it? That's my 2 cents. Unfortunately. Really quickly, want to make sure we say thank you for people to Mondre Feek 8570 on the Instagram side, Shatmir 58, Krishna 33. Thank you for joining on Instagram, on the other Instagram page. We want to thank Francois and DeSoto for joining us. Thank you, sir, for coming out and paying attention to our show and watching our show. does on our, but we are just 2 separate Instagram pages. And also throughout the show, we have Greg. We had Mr. Will, Big Brother, been with us. Let's see who else we got. Let me make sure I recognize everybody. Bilal. Let's see here. Rochelle. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. We'll make sure you thank you. We are coming down the stretch, and you know what time it is. It's time for us to do the favorite part of the show. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls as we jump into Stupid Sports News. We don't have a lot of in terms of stupid sports news today, but we got something. It's stupid in the way that people think about it. Bad Bunny is going to be the halftime show for the Super Bowl. People are up in arms. Oh my God, a non-American citizen. All his records are in Spanish and English. This is going to be the worse than last year with Kendrick Lamar, highest rated show of all time. What are your thoughts on Bad Bunny coming in and doing the halftime show?
I'd rather have Bad Bunny than Taylor Swift.
Well, Jay-Z is in charge of the halftime show, and I think it's a great choice. Why? Look at the Raiders. Look at the Cowboys. Look at a lot of teams. Well over the half of the fan base are Hispanic people of Hispanic origin. You go down to Cowboy Stadium to any Cowboys game. Well over half the people in there are people of Hispanic background. There was a mariachi band that they literally flew in from Mexico to play at that game I went to a couple weeks back. Literally, they flew them in. So it's in the NFL's best interest to make sure that the people that give them the most props are looked after. Now, people talking about it's a woke decision. He don't speak English. This is America. Well, the NFL been woke for a long time. They act like they're not, but they are. I know back when the George Floyd days, they had that stuff up there. They was doing, they were singing the Black National Anthem. I always thought those was jokes. But the real parody and the real wokeness is here. Every team plays at least one Thursday night game. Every team plays at least one Monday night game. If that's not parity and wokeness, I don't know what is. That's parity. We live in a country where it's a free society, and everybody should not always get the same freedoms and opportunities. Correct? You should work for yours. Every team should not be on Monday Night Football. Every team should not play on Thursday night because they suck. You got to earn that right. You should stick to Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, depending on your time zone. So long before all of those other things ever happened, the NFL bent the knee to the owners and made sure that they had the opportunity to play on Monday and Thursday nights. Greg, I know he speaks English, but that's what they're saying. That's what the bloggers are saying, that he don't speak English, and he is actually an American citizen. So, what are your thoughts on Bad Bunny?
I know he's better than Taylor Swift.
Well, I wouldn't be against Taylor Swift.
You could have got the California Raisins. As long as it ain't Taylor Swift, I don't care who it is.
I would be okay with Taylor Swift, and here's why is that. Since Taylor Swift has started dating and now engaged to Kelsey, the number of women watching football has quadrupled. It is way off the scale. So if you bring in Taylor Swift, you bringing in more women. A few years back, they brought in Beyonce. More women. Women like to shop, so they getting all the gear. They making that even Longoria. They went to her specifically. Make a line of women's clothing for the NFL. Hey, at the end of the day, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Who's that? That's DJ Quick right there. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Man.
Gotta do what they gotta do. All right, we're gonna jump into one quick question. One quick question for you. Have you heard of the Professional Pillow Fighting League? Have you seen any of those video clips I post? It's a new league, and they get a lot of people. We've seen the Slap League. Now they got the Professional Pillow Fighting League. Have you seen it?
Nice.
I got to see you. I got to see you the videos. It's you as a kid, you fight pillow fights, with your family and your friends and stuff. That was that was always fun stuff. Now they got professionally, and when you see them, it's sort of like a combination between capoeira, when they be doing back spins and back spins and flips and hitting people, and just a regular like a pillow fight. It's pretty cool. Don't nobody get knocked out. Well, I haven't seen anybody get knocked out. You never know. I like it a lot. I hope it continues to grow, and we get to do all that fun stuff moving forward. Well, I'm about to see you too, so we can talk about it next week. All right, we get into predictions. Last week, you were 8-4. I was 7-5. Overall, you are 32-17. I'm 33-16. We have 13 games to talk about, 6 NFL, 6 college, and 1 playoff series. We'll start with the Tigers and the Mariners. Who you like?
The Mariners. The Mariners, what is it, 5-game series?
Yep.
Mariners 3-1.
3-1. I'm going to go with my head, not my heart. The Mariners are a hot team right now. I'm going to go 5 games, 3-2, Mariners. But I'm officially saying the Tigers going to win the series. That's my official saying. But my bet says Mariners. The bet says Mariners. All right. In the surprise game of the weekend, a good Vanderbilt team is playing against Alabama in Alabama. Who you got?
Roll Tide.
Okay. Bama, what's your score?
27-10.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. Bama at home, after losing to them last year on the road. I think the game's going to be a little bit worse than that. I'm going 42-13. Sorry, my boy played for Vandy. I'm sorry, Coach. Miami and Florida State.
FSU, let's go. FSU.
Oh shoot, where Felix go this time? We got him down for FSU. Me, I'm going 23-20. Okay. I'm going Miami. And here's why. Watching FSU play last week, they just didn't seem mentally focused. I know Florida State is at home this week.
Miami got 20, homie.
I'm going Florida State 17. No, I'm going Miami 17-13. All right. In the I can't believe we suck game, Clemson versus North Carolina. Can you hear me? We got a little delay with Felix, and we got to get Felix back in here. Let's see here. Can you hear me, Felix? Let me drop Felix out real quick and bring him back in. Can you hear me, homie? I'm about to catch up those scores with him when we come back. And I can't believe we suck game, Clemson versus North Carolina. I'm going Clemson. I'm going 27-17. And Texas versus Florida. I like Texas on the road. I like Texas. It's going to be a close game. 24-21. Wisconsin and Michigan. Coming into the big house. That game is going to be starting very, very soon, if not already kicked off. I like Michigan. 28-13. MSU, Nebraska. MSU on the road against Nebraska. Raiola. Oh, he's back. Let me see if I can get Felix back on the screen here. Nope, he didn't make it. All right, let's see here. Michigan State and Nebraska. Unfortunately, I like Nebraska in this one. I want my boys to win, but I like Nebraska. I like Nebraska 28-25. Vikings and the Browns. I'm going with the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings 31-28 in a thriller. And we got the game of the seas, the Commanders and the Chargers. The Chargers at home at SoFi. I like the Chargers. Bounce back after that loss last week. I like that game. It's gonna be close. 21-17. Patriots and the Bills. Bills at home. Bills all day. Bills Mafia. I like the Bills. 35-13. The Buccaneers and the Seahawks. Buccaneers gonna make it a great game. I like the Buccaneers on the road. I'm going 24-17. Let's see. Is Felix back? Nope. He having a little trouble over there. I'm about to wind up calling him and getting the scores and putting it on the page. Chiefs and the Jaguars. Chiefs are starting to play a little bit better football. I still don't think they're the team that they were before. People not scared of them. I'm going with the Jags. I'm gonna go 31-28. That's a high scoring game. I don't know about that though. Lions and the Bengals. Woo! I'm gonna go with the Lions. I'm going with the Lions. Ooh, I really don't like this game. There's something about this game that sticks out to me as just odd. I don't know. Maybe this game will go into overtime or something, but I do like the Lions. 24-21. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back October 11th. Same bat time, same bat channel. Saturday, October 11th, we'll be back. Tuesday night, Love and Stuff by Marcus Holmes, the original flagship show of the whole entire Love and Stuff community. Love and Stuff. Dr. Valencia Edna, my pastor, Tuesday, afternoons, 4:30 p.m. Thriving Tuesday moment of encouragement. We still got to get Brother Williams back. We got to get him back. And don't forget Monday night, Reality Strikes with Eric Brown. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back. We are trying to make a bigger presence on TikTok, so watch out for us on TikTok too. Sports Talk with Kamau Felix. We doing all that. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Roku Network, on the NBL channel. What am I forgetting? LinkedIn. I'm forgetting somebody. YouTube. I'm forgetting one of them. We on TikTok too. Check us out, everybody. We appreciate you. Love you so much. Have a great and safe weekend. Continue to drink your water and mind your own business. Have a great day, everybody.